This is the third grade math choice board with 8 activities included. So you will receive the choice board itself. You can adjust anything on this choice board as you want. So let's say you don't want to do the addition dice game, you can change this up. Just click on that rectangle and change it to whatever you want. Maybe your district requires you to have students go on a certain app and practice whatever they need to practice on there. And you can just put that app name on here, or maybe you want them to go on a website and you can put that website on here as well. So that's the choice board. And here are the activities. You will receive the addition practice worksheet, then the subtraction practice worksheet, and it has plenty of space for students to write on. You will also receive the math crossword puzzle, which is, and I will show you the answer key as well. I have included the answer key. And then it has the math word search and the addition dice game, and I have included a example poster that you can use as a way to teach students how to do this dice game, and which I will get to in just a little bit. The subtraction dice game, multiplication facts dice game, a great way for students to practice multiplication facts in a more fun way. And so here are the directions to the practice multiplication facts with cards. It's kind of a game or an activity, whatever you want to call it, but I've included how you will prepare these. So basically you will have to print these cards, and I recommend you print them on cardstock paper. It's easier for students to handle and they will last longer. And if you do have a laminator, I do recommend you laminate all of these cards. But you will basically cut 2 sets of these and students will mix them up, and then they will pick 2 cards. They will write down the digits on here. So for example, 3, they pick the number 3 and then they pick the number 5. So 3 times 5, and then they will write the answer, so 15. And then they will repeat that 15 times. They can continue playing this game or choose another thing from their choice board to work on. So this choice board could last students maybe the entire week, maybe a few days. I don't know, it depends on how fast you students work. You could technically use this as sub-plans as well. So if you're looking for, a quick sub-plan, you can have them work on this choice board and do some of the activities on here. I use it in a way where if some students finish something early, finish an activity early, then I tell them, okay, go work on something on your choice board. And I give them a new choice board each time they finish something. Each time they finish the choice board, sorry. So let's see. I do have the answer keys here for you. So you can either have all the answer keys in a binder somewhere where students can, when they finish a worksheet, they go and check their work, or you can put it up on a board or on a clipboard. It's really up to you how you want to use these answer keys. So this is the crossword puzzle answer key, the word search answer key, or you can display the answer key on your smart board. You can put it up and give them a few minutes to check their work. These are the posters, so you can use these as a PowerPoint if you want. Show it on your smart board, project it up there, and maybe do an example, play the addition dice game and show, and then they can play along with you on their own dice board while you play it on the projector, so that they can kind of get extra practice before you let them do this on their own, because you don't want students, coming up to you every minute, asking you how to do this. Or you can, in addition to that, you can actually include this dice board, the addition dice game poster in on a bulletin board or in a folder. So if they do forget how to play it, they can go and look up the directions. And I've included that for the subtraction dice game, for the multiplication facts dice game, and the practice multiplication facts with the cards. And here's some additional tips. I use the foam dice. So and they're pretty large, and this is my Amazon link. So if you do click on any of my Amazon links, I may get a commission. I may not. It depends on if you buy it or not, but don't feel pressured to buy anything. This is just an additional page of me recommending the supplies that I use. So I use the foam dice because they're not loud. So when students roll the dice on their desks or on a table, you won't hear these foam dice, but they like how large they are as well. So it just makes it a little bit more fun. The other dice are, if you have a lot of kids play dice games from their choice boards, it can get pretty loud if you use the other dice, the regular ones, the plasticky ones. So I recommend that you use the foam dice. I also recommend that you print the dice games on cardstock paper. Actually, you can print all of these activities on cardstock paper and then place it in sheet protectors. And you can have students use the dry erase markers to write on them, and then they can just erase them. I just have a few napkins and they erase it when they are done, and then they place it back on our shelf. I keep these in a bin, and I actually have all the directions up on our bulletin board. It's like a game bulletin board. But let me know if you have any questions, and I will be happy to answer these. And I'll try to work on a video where I explain all of this to students or have a better visual for the teachers as well. You might also like my other products. The life cycle of an avocado is a really fun spring activity, and it does cover some science standards where they learn about life cycles. The life cycle of a mango is a lot of fun as well, so watch those videos. And of course, data trackers for students. This is a great way for students to keep track of their own data. So I highly recommend you watch that video and you look at that product as well. All right, well, till next time.